The Wrestling Mayhem Show. Since 2006, the pioneer in pro wrestling podcasting.
This show is brought to you by IndieWrestling.us and IndieWrestling.network for your independent wrestling entertainment. Slice on Broadway, supporting Pittsburgh podcasting with the perfect pepperoni pizza.
Just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you have to do, make it last. Wait for the perfect.
It is the Wrestling Mayhem Show, 974 Tuesdays. We've been talking professionalized wrestling. I'm Mike Sorg in the Sorgatron Media Studios in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and with me, look at these guys. Look at these guys that are both like coordinated orange for some reason.
How did we do this?
What is this? Did you?
I don't know.
Did you have a side channel on the Slack about and you didn't fill me in? What the hell? I didn't know we're all
glad we didn't say banana.
I did. I was gonna say I didn't know it was dressed like the new iPhone night here on the Wrestling Mayhem Show. That's usually the other show. Matt's a Mad Mike joining us from upstate New York. I was in your state over the weekend by way of
What the hell?
Well, I only got as far as Jamestown, New York, and Buffalo. So
Okay, yeah, that's quite a bit. That's quite a ways away.
no, I did. I found myself. I did my first MMA show in over a year in Niagara Falls, Canada, which is an entire experience, by the way, for a lot of reasons.
Lovely city. I've been there.
Yes, I was there with a few first timers, and I haven't been there for like a decade and a half. So I was very excited to get back to that. Frequented it a lot in my younger days. So, and I really kind of want to go back more often now. So, and may have an opportunity. So, if my schedules maybe work out a little bit better. But good to have you back. I think it's been a week or two since we've had you around.
Yeah,
Stuff happens. I get it. Oop.
I've had a bit of a career change and also a young child.
Yes.
So, life gets
the most of flux. Also with this is the Rizz, keeping intern John's memory alive. I scheme to say that so it doesn't sound like he's died. He just went to Scotland.
They're still here. They're just in Scotland right now.
It's just like going to heaven.
Can we get like a Scottish buff eagle?
Scottish buff eagle. Interns, we have an assignment for you. Scottish buff eagle.
How about we just put the buff eagle in a Drew McIntyre shirt?
The board at work, maybe?
That could work.
Okay, I like that too. And we have
or buff bagwell bag buff bag eagle.
Buff bag eagle? Buff big eagle? We'll continue to workshop it. And we have so much.
That's a first pass.
We have a guest, guys.
Yes.
We have a guest returning the show with a new name and look and belt, because that's what we love here. Liberty L the Villainous is with us. Hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Just vibing.
And of course, some eagle-eyed, longtime Mayhem fans may think that Liberty looks a little bit like Scarlett that we had on the show ages ago. What is this?
Well, the vessel had to retake back over, let's say. It was a lot of times of just being down and out and trying to figure out what's next. Mm-hmm. But what's next is nothing new. It's still me at the end of the day.
I feel like it's more you now, right? Yeah. We'll talk about that. You got some gold there. You got the old TNF 880 championship there that you won in dominant fashion that we'll talk about here later in the show as well.
Yes.
And talk about what's coming up with you. I want to talk about your story here and everything. And good to see you. Good to see you in the mix again. Yeah. I'm really we were reminiscing on the old. You had a great match with Max the Impaler before Max became Max the fucking Impaler. Let's just put it that way, right?
Very true, yes.
Yeah, I think you had like a series of matches with them, right?
Yes.
So we'll talk about maybe a little bit of that transition and kind of your experience lately with 880 and other places that we've seen you pop up. So sometimes I didn't even know you were going to show up. Let's put it that way. And I was producing the show. Yes. So anyways, Shows you how well we communicate in the wrestling world. But this is the Wrestling Mayhem Show, and we are going to kick off talking about, I'd say the biggest news over the weekend was I had some travels myself, so and catching up over the COVID week and everything that we all had to deal with a week ago, in our neck of the woods at least. But we got the dancing happening. Yeah, that's right. Dirty Dominik Mysterio. That was like the most... It was like the coming out party for Dominik Mysterio as truly the best luchador of all time at Worlds Collide in Las Vegas on Friday night, right, Mike?
El Sucio del Sucio.
Please translate that,
campeón, the dirtiest of dirty.
Thank you.
Oh, campeón, mi campeón.
Okay.
That's OJ.
We're learning a lot of Spanish over this process.
Okay. It's fine. So happy for Dominik.
Mm-hmm.
So happy. So there's an internet discourse around there sometimes that says like WWE doesn't create new stars.
Mm-hmm.
and I wholeheartedly disagree. The problem is a lot of the old stars haven't left yet. But we have new stars.
Mm-hmm.
Dominik Mysterio could be a world champion in WWE proper.
Uh-oh. Gotta pause here. We'll see if the internet works in New York here in a moment. But in the meantime, Rizz, did you watch any of this?
Did watch part of it, and I agree with what Mad Mike is about to say.
Mm-hmm. Or is saying, and we don't know it.
We don't know. He might be saying something completely different.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's back now.
Back.
There he
back.
is.
Okay.
Okay.
But,
Mike,
Fucking
sure, what is that? Because you stopped at mid-sentence.
Dominik could become a world champion on Raw or SmackDown today.
mm-hmm.
But Mexico has realized that he is their shining light.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dominik as the AAA Mega Champion is probably the best thing that could have happened for this AAA partnership. Because if you want to guarantee eyeballs, Dom brings the eyeballs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And it's currently snowballing into, because the one person he did something that Ray hasn't done yet, and Ray was there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Did you hear the
It's kind of
clarification though from Konnan?
I did not.
There was a clarification that the the championship was a heavyweight championship, and they didn't cross over the weight classes at the time. So Ray actually could not have competed for that title legitimately, but now they do cross over.
Sounds like an
the weight
excuse
classes.
to me, Sorg.
If Jeff Jarrett can win it twice,
That's true too.
Rey Mysterio can win it once.
There you go. Well, maybe he'll have a chance now, right? Way this is going. So, and then even if you missed it, Rey Mysterio had to hand him the championship.
Yes, I
at
saw
the end
that.
there.
Rey
That-
Mysterio
yeah.
had to put the championship on him.
That's right. That's right. But it's nice to know also that I guess they were doing it with the Intercontinental. Nice to know that we could still hear the Velcro when they were doing their promo. Jeez, guys. Jeez, guys. That's the killer. I wish they had.
Fucking Velcro, man.
Mm-hmm. It just ruins wrestling for me in general.
If you're gonna have the Velcro, fine, but don't put the snaps on the back of it like we're idiots.
Well, I mean, it's for show. You know what I mean? Like,
I know, but if it's for show, then have it be snaps.
I cannot remember who it was, but somebody was telling me about they were getting a championship and they're actually fighting with the promoter to put Velcro on it so they can wear it easier. So I don't know if it was a size issue or something like that, but that was like a whole conversation with it. Actually, now I know exactly who I was talking to about that now, and it is a size issue. So, and I'm pretty sure we did it off air. It could have been on Patreon. But either way, so just think of champions we've talked to recently. So either way. So yeah, I mean the deadbeat dad Ray. Listening to JBL talk about how terrible Rey Mysterio was also fantastic and took me back to the day. So and it's weird to see Konnan and JBL get along so well. Character wise, you know what I mean. So, but it was still incredible. I love that Corey Graves is the is the de facto. Corey Graves is kind of becoming our Mike Tenay. Is like our window between both of these kind of things.
Best of both worlds there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's really well. Actually, he spent time in Mexico before he got in WWE. He classically had a pretty good lucha tattoo when he was wrestling around here.
Also, he has famous Mexican wrestling relatives.
Yes, he does. That also may or may not still be with that same promotion. I am not aware of seeing Sam Adonis since WWE's taken over, but also I have not done a deep dive on that either. So obviously not on the WWE presented stuff.
Like make him another El Grande.
He may legitimately be one of the El Grandes with this. Did you see that on Monday night they did straight up the Spider-Man point?
Wait. Yes.
Like
Wrestling's amazing.
I love it. I love it. It's wonderful.
When Chad Gable comes back, he is going to be so confused.
Exactly.
I honestly, I can't wait because it's just going to add so much more to the El Grande thing. Because Chad Gable can make anything work.
True.
He doesn't even have to try for this.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't even have to try. Like
we have a criticism of El Grande Americano in the chat
there
room.
you go.
We have a concise complaint about El Grande Americano from
Okay, who
T-Pop
is it?
out there. T-Pop
Yes,
has it,
T-Pop,
so
okay.
we're gonna hear him out. He says
I'll allow
we
it,
will allow it. T-Pop gets the pass. My only issue with Rose Collide has been T-Pop. The inconsistency in how they book El Grande Americano. He's super over babyface in Mexico, and I hate that he's just being reduced to being Dom's friend. So
to be fair, being Dom's friend has gotten a lot of people a lot of places.
That's true
Very
too.
True.
That's true. Tina says she didn't catch the English commentary, caught the Spanish commentary. Yeah, we had JBL, Corey, and Konnan this time. I like it for the most part, but Konnan goes off the rails. I don't want to say he's completely a Mexican Jesse Ventura at this case, but there is a little bit of like somebody wins, something happens. He's like, well, unless she attacks him again or something like that. I'm just like, yo, leave the moment alone for a second, buddy. You know.
You know what? I'm okay with it.
You're okay with it?
Konnan.
It's
It's Konnan.
I mean, Konnan obviously gets the legend pass on this thing, but
But also, he's a new voice for us,
Mhm.
for WWE.
Absolutely.
Like it's a new voice.
They
I'm
kinda-
okay if he doesn't necessarily let stuff breathe.
They kind of let it. He kind of needs to train in the WWE style a little bit, right? And I'm sure they're working with him on that. So you know,
He's
Corey
very-
saying he's got a Rey de Reina it in.
wow. You know, I've missed the wonderful lucha puns that you pull out on this thing.
That's a pretty good lucha pun.
That was pretty good.
I'm pretty pleased. With
Do you want me to go get the joke book again?
No joke book. No.
No, you have to come up with them yourself, Rizz.
He's not as unhinged as
That's the fun.
He's not as
That's the
unhinged
fun.
as Vampiro, says Tina as well.
That's-
So
No one does unhinged.
No
because
one.
remember when we had what was it when Chris Joseph was on? He said that one rule that he had was he wasn't allowed to edit Vampiro's commentary on Lucha Underground. Yeah.
Whoa.
And so and he can get pretty off the rails,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
Vampiro told me to eat a bag of dicks.
he did tell you to eat a bag of dicks on this very show. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, I mean, that's just hello to him, I believe. So, is by all the stories that I've heard. So,
I'm upset because Vampiro is going to be at the ACW show in Poughkeepsie,
mm.
but it's on my son's birthday.
So take your son.
Sorg.
Listen. I have
I
seen
would
infants.
that I could.
I have seen infants at indie shows.
Yes,
You've seen
would
this
that
too,
I
right?
could.
I've seen dogs. I've
Um,
seen everything.
Well, I'm just like
Sorg,
that child should not be here right now.
Not at all.
I'm not the one you have to convince that that's a good idea.
Is it 2 at this point?
He's going to be 2.
Going to be 2. Oh, get the big headphones so you're not damaging his hearing, his little eardrums.
Well,
right?
I'd prefer to hit for his first wrestling show to be a little bit more memorable. Like we went to a toy show
Mhm.
and there was a wrestler there,
Mhm.
but I didn't want to take my son to meet him because I'm like, that's not going to be your first wrestler.
Wait, who was the wrestler?
The wrestler.
Was it?
I won't say the name.
It was Enzo, wasn't it?
Jeff Jarrett.
Sorg knows me
It is Enzo.
so well.
Because Enzo's
Sorg
fucking
knows-
everywhere.
Enzo.
You're
Sorg
like,
knows me so
Enzo
well
will
because
not be your
yeah.
first wrestler, son.
No.
No. I don't want you to.
I showed him Enzo from a distance. He seemed mildly perturbed, which is the appropriate response.
Like father, like son.
Basically, yeah.
I gotta watch it. I'm gonna end up working with him in like next
Mild.
month or something.
Well, I mean, he's too rich. He sees funny hair and weird colors. He's going to be somewhat intrigued, especially if it's animal print.
Oh, we're talking
he
about the kid
also-
again. Okay.
Yeah.
Not Enzo. Got you.
No. Enzo was the funny hair and the animal.
Yes.
I'm just saying that my kid reacts to that as any normal 2-year-old would, but he also showed a conservative amount of caution.
Tina in the chat, or I'm sorry, T-Pop in the chat room. Sorry, you're right beside each other. Konnan on commentaries kind of sounds like an old dad watching wrestling with his friends who doesn't realize that he's doing commentary. Oh, he talks over Lillian all the time, which bothers the shit out of me. I yell at people in their headphones when they talk over over the announcer. So
I've heard that happen.
you've heard that happen. Shut the fuck up.
So valid, though.
or when some guy named John's doing a promo for this time in a promotion and they don't realize it because there's a fucking rumble going on, and I was like, shut the fuck up, he's doing a promo. Like, I know he's gonna spend the next 90 seconds doing a promo.
Hey, John's still gonna talk.
He's
We all
gonna
know
talk.
He is gonna
Let
talk.
the man talk. Let the man get over on the mic, guys.
Exactly.
Lay the fuck out, right? So there's that. Hello, wife of the show is outside, in the dark, apparently, with election candidates. So we have a lot of stuff happening in the studio tonight. Let's put it that way. So there's that. Anyways, yeah, no, have fun. You do your show too. So, anyways, Junior's first exposure was Punk, but as Ice Cream Man. What? As the ice? Oh, the Slam City, the
Slam-
claymation thing they
yeah.
used to do. Oh, those were so much fun.
That's a deep cut.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's like
Wow.
deep at WWE Network kind of thing.
Wow.
By the way,
And you will never see Slam City ever.
Right?
why?
Nope.
Because where is it? It was on the network. It ain't anywhere else.
The network.
No way. Yeah, it was a network
There
thing.
was a
It was
network.
a network.
Of course, if you go to WWE.com, it still says WWE Network in the upper left corner. That just points to Peacock. So, which that's not even a thing
That's
anymore.
Really bad.
Yeah. So I'm kind of curious now if it does the same
Oh.
thing.
I found a playlist.
You did? It's got to be on the YouTube, right?
I found a
Yeah.
YouTube playlist that I am putting in the chat.
Oh,
Anyone who wants to experience Slam City.
it's worthwhile. It's worthwhile. So is Camp WWE, if that's
Yeah.
out anywhere. That might be on the.
Camp
find
W
it.
was okay.
I appreciate it. That was the one by the
Wow,
the group that does Robot Chicken.
Mm.
It
some of
was-
these titles are pretty great.
Yeah.
Who is the Apex Serpent?
Mm-hmm.
The Wandering Nomad. Let's see. Coffee Showdown. John Cena the Mechanic? Question mark. Sunday in the Park with Punk.
One of them was just like Rey Mysterio as a crossing guard.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I think there was a toy line that they were doing these along with too. So
Battle for the Streets featuring Rey Mysterio.
if you're curious, this is relatively what it looked like. Again, just that super claymation-y, kind of like that old what was that WWE Underground game that we played? Was it Underground? Yeah,
No, Battleground.
Battleground. Yeah.
That's what it was.
Really appreciated that one, although it seemed very unfinished when you played it. Either way, speaking of
It
unfinished,
seemed like a mobile game that they decided to charge $60.
It did a little bit, but but they didn't like close the gap on the console part of it as much. So, but anyways, hey,
Still have my favorite picture in any video game ever, with it, which is just hang on, there we go. Which is a picture of Stone Cold Steve Austin just giving a big old hug to Paul Heyman.
Was it because they had comic books for their storylines?
It was a very longing embrace.
I just loved you had these levels where you could like throw your opponent into like an alligator at ringside and stuff like that. Like it was fun. It was a fun little thing. I feel like we're kind of getting back to it with the island and everything with the new 2K25. So
I miss Rumbleverse.
Rumbleverse, yes. Crush Hour. I got a copy sitting at home.
How have we not brought back Crush Hour?
Seriously. Which is not even a Twisted Metal game for the last 10 years. So, and they have a series in the second season.
Well, now I guarantee there's going to be a new Twisted Metal.
There has to be.
Based on the series.
That makes sense.
Which means that's going to be the closest we get to Crush Hour because Samoa Joe will be in it.
Absolutely. I've been playing the original.
Samoa Joe has a twisty rock.
I've been playing the original on the PlayStation Classic here in the studio last couple of weeks. I've been inspired since we got to the part of Twisted Metal, the show that looks like Twisted Metal, the game. So, and I'm not up on the lore. I played it a handful of times, So anyways, either way, thanks to everybody that supports the show at patreon.com/wrestling mayhem show. We have a whole crew of people that help keep this show spinning. You do get a Patreon feed all night long on the Tuesday podcast night, which includes awesome cast and everything in between. And when we go to commercial and stuff like that, and if the interns tell me that the audio is not working on the stream and we restart a show like we did earlier today, you get all that kind of stuff going on there, right? But thank you everybody that does support the show over there, including our friends at the fan show level. Bo Diggity! Woo! As well. Wow. We'll get everybody up to it. We'll get to it. Team Hammerfist. Team Hammerfist, Tupac family, Bubba Brewer, the Triple B podcast, and APWF, and Jason French at the Poppy Club level, Dave Prof Pod Podner, Rats in a Trench Coat, Tony Kincaid, True Prince of Pro, the Pizza Club level, the Rizz.
Sorg, you messed up twice already.
I did this. What? Yeah, we did it
2 weeks in a row.
I know. And also on the level with you is Justin Cleaver, who I hear likes fridges. And at the manager level, Bradley. There you go. By the way,
I have to move out of the way here. Hang on.
There you go. Give that wedgie some space there. Okay. By the way, we did.
Also, I should go this way because the things right here are Indie Wrestling.
Yeah, but there's like two logos over top of it. So with what we're doing here. So, but thank you for trying to get the branding in for me. I appreciate that. I really do.
It's right here.
It's right there. Yep. There you go. Branding on branding. It's very now the full quality version of that clip has been recently put on social media a couple weeks ago. So go check the indiewrestling.us like TikToks and Instagrams and stuff like that to see how that picture went down that we got it from. So
he most likely deserved it.
He did.
Have you had any run-ins with the Bradley?
Always. Anytime he's there, I've talked or ran him off. Just know that.
I can see it. See it. Definitely. He's pretty easy to run off, actually. I think he said that he had an interaction with Brianna Bands, and I think he told me that it has like 1 million views or something like that.
1 million views now.
Is it 1 million views? Like, Bradley is like the most viral wrestling fan that isn't capitalizing on this. So we need to work on him. We need to work on Bradley.
For the love of the game.
For the love of the game. What's that, Mike?
We just need to have Bradley merch. Like,
yeah,
the front of the shirt says the front of the shirt says Bradley. The back of the shirt says, "Feel free to abuse me."
I just want this picture.
Can we just illustrate that?
Black and white on a shirt.
Black and white. Listen, Jack Pollock, let's have you. Can you animate this? Can you illustrate this for a shirt? I know you do some really good work here, and you're in retirement, so we have to give you some stuff to do. But anyways, yeah, there's that. So are you guys ready for a WrestlePalooza this weekend? Are you
We got them WrestlePalooza.
Are you ready
on
for-
the ESPN?
on the ESPN?
Yeah.
They're all over ESPN. Somebody was one of you guys was talking about it in one of the chats or the group today. But we did see Katie and I hit the Planet Fitness here every other morning, and they did have Seth Rollins on ESPN. We saw, and obviously they're making you see him in the highlight packages they do every week and everything. Like the WWE guys are dropping in here and there on ESPN. They already had been for a while. Now they have a business reason too. I don't know, man. I'm so at odds on this. Go ahead.
The build-up sucks.
Okay,
Like,
the general
I like the
story
matches.
build up.
I li-
Okay,
I like the matches.
Wait,
okay.
you think the build-up sucks?
Every main event on Raw, what happens?
Oh, I mean, yeah.
This
the
past
answer is
week,
the stuff-
the past few weeks, what has happened? It's been
run-ins. Yeah.
running. Oh, here comes Jey Uso to save him. Oh, he gets BFT'd, or oh no, here comes Jimmy Uso. Oh, Jimmy Uso gets speared, and it's like it happens every week,
Repetitive.
and I'm like,
But, like-
okay, do something.
But like without a title, it's kind of hard to progress it or make it different.
And they're not playing with the Intercontinental title as much either, right?
That's true.
Who's the Intercontinental champion right now?
Tom.
Hmm?
Tom.
Yeah.
Done.
Oh, yeah.
El
So
Sucio del Sucio.
he's busy doing stuff with AAA, so they're not really kind of playing that up as much, right?
And he
So-
he beat AJ again. So right now he doesn't have a. I think they're prepping Penta to
Mhm.
get with Dom. And I
Mhm.
think that's where they're going with it.
They kind of long-tailed that since he's the one that he pinned from Mania to get the belt in the first place.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think the build to WrestlePalooza has been okay. Like
Mhm.
it's Raw. You're gonna have like and the beat keeps running. Like that's just kind of how they build stuff because you don't want the Bronze to really like lose outright and then.
By the way, I love the team names. It's just the Bronze,
The bronze.
like Bronson. And I thought I've heard them give it some variety where they call them the Bronsons at some point last night. But I guess Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. I guess it makes sense. So, but anyway, so
Also, Tina is saying in the chat that it comes with Hulu Live if you have the Disney Plus bundle.
it does.
If
With Hulu
you-
Live, yeah.
Ooh.
No. It's a $30 bundle
Mm-hmm.
for Disney, Hulu, and ESPN Unlimited. You have to make sure that you're on ESPN Unlimited and not ESPN Plus.
Yes.
I had to change my plan.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure it was still the same price, but it comes with ads this time, which ads on Disney Plus is not stellar.
No. Well, yeah.
They need to workshop that because if you cut off Moana, someone in my house gets very upset.
Mm-hmm. And it's
Someone
not
is mad, Mike.
not the short one.
Oh, it is. He goes Marshall. I'm like, yes, buddy.
They don't make it easy. That's the problem. Because I struggle with trying to get a version of it. Like I want to pay you for the year to get everything without commercials, and they just don't have anything for me for that. It's like, why is it? But that's okay. I have a VPN, I guess. But either way, yeah. It's been interesting because I know I've seen. Like, because you have your live stuff, and I know I'm going to be bugged on Disney for all the WWE stuff now, right? I think I already saw. Yeah, if you go to like they have the WrestlePalooza, it is a part of that. I do have the ESPN Plus with the package I got through my FiOS. I think they gave it to me through my internet. I'm curious what happens when I hit unlock. Is this content available with ESPN? And it just tells me to go to the help page because I'm on Apple, so I don't get a direct link to actually do anything. I thought we had that court case, but either way, well, I know that back in the day, I pontificated that Disney was going to purchase WWE.
We're closer.
I'm close to it, aren't I? Because
And yet,
it's in the
ironically,
app.
as Disney gets closer, it's now Universal that has the WWE presence
Yeah, right.
because of the Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
It's wild. Well, the license is going everywhere, and this is what everybody's
By the
doing.
way, have you guys seen a walkthrough of the Halloween Horror Nights?
I have not yet.
I've seen clips.
It-
It looks
Mhm.
pretty cool.
It looks so fun.
Yeah.
Like they have someone playing Bray in there.
Mhm.
They have someone playing Alexa. I'm like, that's great. They kind of interwove everything into it.
Oh man, I kind of want to scoot down there and check that out for a night. I do have a friend with a season pass that might be able to help me out with that. Penta did a promo at the beginning of Worlds Collide challenging the winner of Dom versus Vikingo. So that is the next big match. So yeah, so that's happening, but for the Mega Championship, not the Intercontinental. So yeah, so now you got the Intercontinental just tied up with the Mega Championship, don't you?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
He's the Mega Continental Champion.
Mega Continental Champion. My God. How are the we heard a little bit about the Vikingo stuff and why he was getting booed. I have no answer to this, but I am curious what the diehard like AAA fans of Mexico think of the WWE-ification of their promotion. You know what I mean? Like I'm curious. Are the Mexican podcasts wrestling? Is the Mexican Wrestling Mayhem show having the same conversation we are about it? I'd be really interested to see that, and maybe that's where it's a little bit of research or somebody out there that apparently watches wrestling shows with a Spanish commentary in Seattle. So both versions are cool. Hollywood and Orlando, nice. Oh, they do it in Hollywood as well. It's cool. Sorry, I'm catching up with the chat. So either way, so you have options, and yeah, Hulu Live makes sense because Hulu Live is basically cable, and allegedly, if you have ESPN on cable, you're supposed to get at least a lower pay version of this. Either way,
It depends on which cable provider.
it does depend on the cable provider if you have a deal or not. So that's going to be really kind of give and take depending. Same thing happened with Peacock. How many people, if you had Xfinity, you got Peacock for free?
Yeah.
So, and then could add the $5 to get rid of commercials. You can't do that when you get it through Grubhub. I think I get it through. I don't know. Like you're stuck with the commercials, so that kind of sucks. But we've kind of moved on from there, I guess. So,
Sorg.
mhm.
So I asked ChatGPT, how are Mexican wrestling fans reacting to WWE getting involved in AAA? So what fans seem to like? Greater exposure and resources, good business achievements so far, and cultural acknowledgement in visuals and presentation. What fans are worried about? Loss of identity or cultural dilution, booking trust, and who gets pushed issues. Also, concerns about scheduling, price, and accessibility. And trust issues. Will WWE stay local or just use AAA as another brand for its global machine?
Turns out,
So that's what ChatGPT has sourced.
according to ChatGPT, Mexican wrestling fans are just like us.
Yeah.
So good to know. All right. Jeez. This show,
The
though.
research department is using AI now. Get excited.
Yes, your results may vary. So we got, obviously they're headlining this with Brock and Cena, which is a good storied history. I get that, despite all the icky side problems that are with this situation. We have another tag match with the the Bronze and the Usos. Two families
the Bronze versus Yeet and Skeet.
the Yeet and Skeets. Where did that come from? What
that
the
came
hell?
from my-
trademark.
It came from my brain.
Uh-huh.
I think Bronson said Skeet on Raw once, like the week after Naomi announced she was pregnant.
Oh no.
And I'm like, I don't think anyone in the back knows what that means. So they're like, oh yeah, sure, you can say that.
Oh no.
You said it.
But now ever since I heard that, I'm like, oh, they're Yeet and Skeet. Like, it's Braun and Braun versus Yeet and Skeet.
You got Io Sky and Stephanie Vicor appreciating that one. I think that could be a show stealer right there.
Oh yeah.
You got the Punk family versus the Rollins family, respectfully. So
Yeah.
how are you with the? Are you a big AJ Lee fan? Are you excited about the
Yes.
return?
Yes, I was very excited. It was something that me and my younger sister,
Mm-hmm.
she's a big fan of AJ Lee. So when she came back, it was like, I had to make sure I watched the SmackDown that had
Mm-hmm.
happened, and it was just like I was telling her, I don't believe it's gonna happen, girl. I don't. I was telling
You
her,
were an AJ Lee denier.
I was being realistic. I was
Mm-hmm.
like,
Mm-hmm.
even though they say and everybody brought the tickets and everything, I'm like, they could just pull out a swerve and just pull out Rhea Ripley or something. Everybody gets upset, but I was happy. I was
Mhm.
very happy actually, because I love AJ. I love
Mhm.
everything about her.
Excellent. It took her long enough. I think she was tied up with WoW because she was doing
Yes.
WoW superheroes for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if she was on screen or helping behind the scenes. I think a little bit both maybe.
I thought it was only behind the scenes,
Mm-hmm.
but it might have been a little bit both. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an easy watch sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's a style. It's in syndication. It makes sense. So,
Mhm.
and if you look at the kind of the background on that, right?
Mhm.
So we're going to have the Rollins Lynch and Punk and AJ match. That's going to be fun. It's going to lead to whatever, probably another wrestling match. I don't know. Maybe there's just both couples will team up with two more couples, and that'll be our War Games match for this year at Survivor Series.
Fire.
That's it.
Fire.
What couple would you pick?
Put Beth Phoenix and let's bring back Edge. I want them in there.
And if she wasn't pregnant, I do Uso and Naomi, man.
See?
Like
Right
right?
there.
Like
That would be money right there. Main event.
we can do Montez and Bianca. We can
Oh,
do
yeah.
what other couples are out there.
There's a lot.
Yeah. I almost said Andrade, but never mind. You see Andrade's gone again?
Yeah,
What
recently.
the hell happened? I saw it like it was a allegedly a wait a minute, Rizz. You just distracted me. And apparently your bandwidth. What am I looking at here? Rizz, what's happening for the audio people?
So our new intern.
Is that you?
Mac,
Intern Mac did this?
did this in memory of intern John, wherever you are.
That's right.
I think Scotland's over there somewhere.
Scotland's. I think it's that way. I think it's that way. Yeah.
But yeah, now I have a new buff eagle.
Jeez, that belt's
kilt.
pretty badass too. Look at
With a
that thing
kilt.
going on.
Yep.
Oh, that's a kilt. Okay, I can't see that
Yeah,
far.
I'm in the way.
All right. Oh, there's definitely some kilt action going on there. Look at that. I'm sorry, Liberty. This is going to have to be the show part instead of you.
Yep.
No worries.
What is the new buff eagle wearing under its kilt?
Oh, that's.
I wouldn't wear anything under that kilt.
It's buff in a couple ways.
I'm just asking the questions that people want to know.
It's buff in the streets, buff in the. Anyway.
No, don't finish that one. Don't finish that one. Don't. Jeez, I gotta fix this.
Back
I
to
gotta
yeet
fix
and
this.
skeet.
Buff Eagle just broke all the Zoom, and I have to fix it now.
Wait, did I actually break it?
No, something I don't know what happened, but like Rizz won't come up now, so it's not you, it's me, baby.
He's too buff.
He's too
too
buff,
buff.
apparently.
Oh my god! What the?
Jeez, what is happening out there? Wellness policy violation for Andrade. Yeah, I heard it was okay. I heard it was disciplinary. I didn't know it was something like that. So that is a shame since he just came over. He's only been around for
Yeah.
a little bit.
I
so.
mean,
When do you get popped for wellness in 2025?
I'm wondering the
Like,
same.
come on.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the I want to get fired.
it almost
that
is at this
situation.
point, right? Like, I'm just gonna put it out while I'm trying
I
to fix
want
this
to
thing.
get caught.
Yeah,
Like there's no there's like you said, there's no excuse for coming back to WWE and being like, okay, I want to be here now. And I get that he wasn't doing anything, and he felt like I've heard like he was supposed to be getting sent to like NXT, which is which again is fine.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people are going to
NXT
NXT.
gets more eyes than most of the other shows now.
This is
Yeah.
also
Like,
true.
not necessarily more
But-
viewers, but more eyes.
Mhm.
I think it was more of a. He thinks he probably thought it was a demotion because he's in WWE and he has to do this, blah 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 blah. But I see don't. And he'll probably go back to. But AEW want him back,
I think he just ends up on TNA at this point.
which
Because
is part
I'm
of
not
the
even
reason,
because
kinda,
I'm not even
sorta.
sure if he left
Or he just
Andrade a
goes
good
to, like,
left
or he just
AEW on
goes
good
to, like,
terms.
CMLL or something.
Mhm.
I can see CML
Which means by de facto he'd be kind of on AEW, by the way.
AEW
So,
once
Yeah.
they open that door.
it's
That's forbidden.
the most forbidden of doors.
The
Yes,
entirely bidden door.
Mhm. the fully bidden door.
Doorway.
By the way, Cody Rhodes McIntyre got thrown in the mix too last night. So,
Yep.
there's that too. Or was
Cody took time. Cody took time off.
It was
for
Friday.
his little baby.
Mhm.
So,
Du-du-du-du,
Yeah.
du-du-du-du,
Um,
du-du-du-du-du-du.
apparently Andrade's already stirring stuff up with MJF on X.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
no, he's dead.
Wrestling.
It-
The drama's
just-
in and out
He's
of
like,
the ring.
hi, I'm not signed anywhere.
Yeah,
Can
you
the
just-
most controversial talent like respond to me?
We've had
Did
that, but
he-
we've seen that. But I've seen this on the indies where people like start feuds with people on Twitter in hopes
Oh,
to
you
get
mean, like-
booked in a feud.
Yeah.
Like,
Effie and
happens a lot.
who was it? Effie and Jeff Jarrett at one point.
I don't know if
and
that was.
there
I don't know if that's what that was. I think they were going to do a feud until we got like signed or something, right?
Mhm.
Because that was like the first Hammerstein where he came out and like smacked him,
And, there
and
was
then
the
nothing
one with,
happened.
like anything with Matt Cardona.
Mm-hmm.
Like Cardona would get anyone first over, so that's why they always try to get under his skin.
Mm-hmm.
by
Yeah,
doing
like that.
things,
That's who
and
Andrade
then-
should be going after.
By
He wants to get
Cardona,
booked.
if you really want to get booked and get over, and
If you want to get booked, you go after Matt Cardona.
it's worked for Shotzi.
Mm.
Exactly.
Mhm. The king of deathmatch Shotzi, or king of the Indies Shotzi Blackheart, jumping off of jumping off of shit at Circle 6 shows in the middle of a street. They're like fighting in the street. Like there's a video of Shotzi fighting in the street with a bunch of people jumping off of a van, and then there's a fire truck like coming down the street while it's all happening. So that is pro wrestling to me. Well, I mean, WrestlePalooza it looks like a giant showcase show, but I mean, this is going to have, just like it feels like every big show they have. If everything feels like a WrestleMania size show, does nothing feel special anymore?
Well, I mean, it's
Not
only
anymore.
1 day, so I don't know if it's WrestleMania size.
Yeah,
Mania size is 2 days now.
but the way that, okay, true, but man, yeah, you're right. So now you've made a bigger thing, so everything that's previous WrestleMania size actually just looks,
We need to get bigger,
yeah, exactly.
bigger.
Just wait, like in
Everything.
25 years, we're gonna have WrestleMania week, brother.
Mm.
Like,
Oh
it's
no!
every day is WrestleMania pay per view.
Remember they tried that where they just put WrestleMania in front of every show, like Raw and SmackDown and everything.
They still do that. They still do that.
Do they still do that? I thought they kind of stopped that.
WrestleMania SmackDown is still a thing. Yeah.
Mm. That's why they moved the
It,
Andre.
it was when they did WrestleMania Backlash that we were like, that's a big shit.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Like we're doing that with Backlash.
I felt like that was a Peacock thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like they kind of pushed that, like, let's just use the brand more, bro. It was like, yeah, that's how we kill a brand. You're really good at that. You know, like, hey, let's do the guys that did Joey. Anyways.
Let's
Oh no, I broke him
no.
on the friends comment. Here we go. I'm glad I didn't bring up Lisa Kudrow. Anyway, so while you're waiting for him to come back from the internet purgatory, IndieWrestling.us, they got a lot of stuff going on there. The Big League Wrestling Kickoff Chaos just went up on VOD. You can see that in the links in the MailChimp and MailChimp. God. the email, the newsletter. That's the thing I'm looking for, and everything. So you go check that out. We talked about that a little bit last week. The great stuff they have going up there in Erie with John McChesney's promotion, and probably the biggest roster that I've seen. Also, we have double Rizz Buff Eagle going on right now, which is pretty great. So it looks like a character from Team Fortress at this angle.
Does.
It really does. So, but yeah, a lot of great stuff going on there. This weekend we do have RWA's Fall Free for All. It is going to feature former, I believe, AEW star Abaddon teaming with the Beast Man. I don't know or care who the opponents are at this point. I think Dio Salvador and somebody. But that's going to be an interesting thing. If you're aware of Abaddon, the Living Dead Girl Abaddon, you go ahead.
Let's see, they're facing as well.
Mm-hmm.
It could be mistaken, but I think it's, like you said, it's Dios, and I want to say it's GME.
No, is it GME? That's tremendous. I think I have some links over here that I can pull it up. But in the meantime, somebody who's made an appearance during the Rumble last month at RWA, but was not in the Rumble, I think. I don't know. It was a long and confusing Rumble. It was a lot.
Very hot.
A lot of things happened in that Rumble.
Dysfunctional.
It was a dysfunctional Rumble. That's RWA in a nutshell, baby. You know, that's pretty much how it goes.
It's perfect.
Yes.
For me.
That was your debut.
Yeah.
You attacked Paris Sahara.
Yes.
Okay. On the outside, I presume, and again, I don't remember what happened. It's a blur.
Well, I attacked Paris.
Okay.
And then Paris got eliminated by John.
Okay.
She doesn't have a brain. She wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
Okay. So she got tossed over. Then I took my time. I took it upon myself to let her know that you don't have no place here as long as I'm here.
How do you find yourself involved in this? Are you just hanging out by the concession stand and decide that Paris is there and I just want to on this?
You know, it was kind of like that. I was in the area.
Okay.
I was in the area.
What are you doing in fucking West Newton, Pennsylvania?
Just chilling. Just doing what I'm doing. Vibing.
Were you prepping for the Ren Fest or what?
hey, I was just doing my thing. I was just in the area.
Okay.
You know, I heard about it. I wasn't gonna, not like I didn't hear about it. I was sharing it up to that point.
And literally everybody else showed up for this Rumble too.
Yes,
So yeah.
yes. I just put myself in it. You know,
They didn't. You know what?
They didn't give me a number. I just said, all right, I'm gonna go in and do what I gotta do.
You know what? I'm sure you're not the only one.
It's fair. It's fair.
You're just the one. You're just the one that didn't get a number.
Yeah.
At least one of us didn't get that number as well.
No, not this time. No, not this time.
Not this time.
Last
We were
year.
there, but
Yeah, last year we did. So, but I wouldn't put it past them. So, I was scared when they put me in the in the reset button one year, and
That's
I was like,
crazy.
oh no, we can't do this, guys. No, this can't happen. So either way. Could at least the minority got picked or something, you know, not me. So obviously you got stuff going on there. You got some beef with Paris, who's also popped up there in RWA too. So you know, what's your beef with Paris?
My beef with Paris is just I don't like her.
Mm-hmm.
Some days I do. Some days we train, we get along. But
Mhm.
some days Paris runs her mouth and thinks she's the baddest bitch in the league. Remember, I was here before.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I terrorized. I plundered. Not in this body, but it's the same person.
Mhm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want her to think that she got anything up on me because she got to RWA probably before me.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, you know, I just do my thing. I lurk. I creep. I gotta stay in the shadows.
Mhm.
I can't let them know my next move. It's a lot of people don't know. Mm-hmm.
Definitely a surprise, and I'm curious to see what happens there. But you mentioned kind of the past here, and I want to
Mhm.
talk about that because I think you've had a really interesting journey. We've had you on the show before. You were then known as Scarlett. You kind of growled a lot.
Oh gosh, that beast
Yes.
of a woman.
Like I said, you had some pretty hellacious Bruto matches with an early Max the Impaler
Yeah.
in their career. who's obviously gone on to do some pretty incredible stuff with NWA and everything, right? So, and also apparently just collecting girls in Japan. Last I saw, I don't know. She just like carries them off or something. So I don't.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Max is a bruiser.
Yes,
been a bruiser. Knocked my head off. Tried to. I'm here today. Luckily, like I had to pick it up and put it back on.
And that was really early in your career. Like, how far into your career were you at this point when we were doing those matches?
Oh, I was like a year in.
You're a year in.
I had to be at least less than a year in.
And I don't know how long Max has been in it too. I feel like was also relatively the same, right? So, so just the clubbering.
I remember.
So obviously you kind of you disappeared for a little bit. I knew you were stepping away from wrestling. And a lot of people do. I think it's good for people to do that, especially so early. Personal lives.
Therapy. AJ said it. I'll say it again. Therapy. I
think that needs to happen more in wrestling.
Yes,
so
I believe it too.
Because everybody says, why is everybody so weird backstage? I was like, what do you think attracts people to this profession? Like I respectfully to everybody out there, even people that are like us that are decide to do this and instead of other jobs on the video side, that is less mind right, crazy making a little bit less or more organized, whatever the case may be. A certain mindset is attracted to this kind of situation for better and worse. A lot of times worse.
It's an odd bunch that I feel is attracted to wrestling, but it's not like the most crazy. It's not like we're clowns or like a full-blown circus.
But you're not the kind of people that are just okay getting an office job. Let's put it that way.
No. I tried. It's just like, you
and me both.
Yeah, I just love being a performer.
So, as much as you can tell, like, obviously you don't get into anything that you don't want to here, but is there any king, like, obviously it was life and stuff, but was wrestling exacerbating things going on in the personal life at that point?
Not really. It's just like a whole lot of things came to a head at one point, and I realized I had to take a step back, and I had to really step out of wrestling to fall back in love with it, like a lot of people do. And it just took me a while to fall back in love with it. I really cut everything out, watching it, going to shows, talking to people from wrestling. I just wanted to.
You'd pop up every once in a while, though.
Yes,
I remember.
Yes, and I would try because I was trying to get back into it.
Yeah,
but then it'd be like just one roadblock after another. But I have to realize that this has always been something that I wanted to do, and I was very good at it. I still feel I am pretty good at it, and just do it. Just have fun. That's what I'm doing now. Just having fun.
What was the biggest? Was there any moment that you were like, "This is the time to go at this again"?
Oh, it was probably when I was. My real answer is when I saw how many more women were popping up in the area. I just remember when I was wrestling, even though it wasn't that long ago, it was still like me, Tatiana, Laura Lovelace, probably Ziggy Haim sometimes. Like they were in and out. Katie Arquette. But now it's so many people everywhere, and I love it. I just love that there's such influx of women's wrestlers and different types of styles and body types, and you're a badass and you're a softie, but we all come together and we make this big wrestling thing work. Yeah,
and it's really opened up too, because obviously the intergender wrestling has really opened up, especially with the 880s, the Enjoy Wrestlings. Other promotions have dabbled in here and there as well. So I mean that kind of opens up the talent you get to work with as well, right?
Yes.
So, so obviously 880s where you kind of landed for this, I'd say the major point of this comeback.
Yes.
You have a tremendous presentation. By the way, one of the coolest Trons I think I was ever given to be.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
one of the coolest ones.
Thank
I'm
you.
hoping if I time this right, we're going to see it in a moment here. But you came back. You've been a badass for the last several months, and there was a show, Amateur Rizz Hayes' presents 8080 Wrestling. That was the big show at down there at the South Side last month.
Yep.
And you found yourself as an unannounced contender for that championship right there, right?
Of course, for my baby, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I knew that the challenge was happening because they announced that John's gonna do this special challenge, open challenge, anybody, And I'm like, well, I'll just bide my time. I've been second on the roster or the rankings. And the rankings have been introduced, and I was waiting for my time, just being a good noodle.
And of course, John's trying to pick a fight with the announcer Sean Collier, who is like, he's a TV guy, like Sean Collier's on like Pittsburgh Today Live and stuff. Like he's not going to be a wrestler.
But who else would John want to fight?
He's a comedian.
Exactly.
Comedians can't be wrestlers, of course, right? I mean, who are we kidding here? And then you popped up. And actually, there it is right there. So you get the idea of how that went. But yeah. Oh, wait, no, that's Rizz Hayes. What the hell?
Rizz Hayes.
I messed up the cue, apparently. I forgot how this show went. But either way, so you came out.
Yeah.
You pretty much dominated John on this one. There's that cool intro we were talking about there. And now you're the TNF champion.
Yes,
So.
Yes.
How does that feel? Is this your first championship?
Actually, this is technically my second or third.
Mm-hmm.
I did have a heavyweight championship right out the gate in McKeesport, at Fight Society, place we shall not name.
Yep.
Yes, but I had that, and I had the Triple Rivers belt there.
Okay.
But this is my baby now. This is my baby now.
There you go. Did you get you got some guy named John off of it, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You see, she matches me perfectly.
There you go. Good. Awesome. So what is the biggest difference here? Obviously I think you got you're more vocal for one thing. Yeah. What do you see as different this time around with this version? What is so different about Liberty than what we saw with Scarlett, I guess?
Oh, her attitude. She has way more sass, I feel. I feel it's more, we let me flip inside out again. I flipped the vessel inside out, and now I get to show what was on the inside, which is a lot of glitz and glam, but a lot of goth and gore, and just mashing it all together.
I noticed this mask you've been wearing around this time. You have this. It seems like a throwback sort of to the old Scarlet mask.
Exactly.
What is that made of? Because I haven't seen a close look at it yet.
It is leather, and it is chains that cross across my face, so it lets me be vocal, like you said. But it is the same thing. It is, like you said, that little homage to Scarlett, who used to wear a mask every single show. Yeah.
Is that something that's general or kind of a special occasion thing that you're doing now?
Right now, I really just go with the styles. So I try to flip it in and out. I'm about to get a new mask probably soon.
Cool.
I like to keep it fresh.
Oh my God, that is a hell of a tap out. I forgot how brutal that looked.
Torque you get out of that.
Oh
finisher.
yeah.
Like,
you can't
pulling
escape.
back on John like that.
Can you have a rematch just so we can do that again?
Oh yeah.
Because I mean,
Tell
I'm here
Rizz.
for it.
Tell
Rizz.
Rizz. I've
That's
been
2 out of 3
waiting.
falls. Just
2 out of 3 falls.
Same thing. 3 falls.
So you
Same
do it over and over, third fall just for a good measure, so there's no confusion.
Don't
on
worry,
anything
John.
like that.
I'll let you do it one more time.
There you go. There you go.
like, just keep it locked in for both of those. Just
Yeah, just time it out, and there you go. But man, fantastic! It's been good to see you come back. It's good to see you transform into this, version of yourself. And I don't say a new character or anything. Like, I know this is like a version of you. That's definitely you turned up. To a certain big. Awesome. Do you have any advice for people? Obviously we've seen a lot of people, especially 880, kind of come in, try to reinvent, still kind of floundering or anything. Some people, whether it be 2 years in, 4 years in, first year in, and still figuring themselves out. Do you have any advice for the younger wrestlers out there trying to figure this?
I kind of do, because I had that very same problem, coming up in the business, because Scarlett, even though was a great character and was very connected with a lot of people, I didn't feel Scarlett was me. I didn't feel like I was connecting with the character like everybody else was connecting. So my advice to people who wants to get to know themselves and to get to know what you're going to do in the ring, train a little more, talk to people, and really try to understand what you bring to the table. It is not what other people say that you bring to the table. Because some people will suggest things and say, maybe you should do this and that. It's what you feel is best for you. Because some moves or some mannerisms some people might tell you to do may not work out for you. You just got to feel it out, feel out the process. And that's what I'm doing now. I feel it's the best thing to do.
Yeah, and you never know what's going to click for you. Right.
Exactly.
And that's what I think that's important too. I always hear this advice from Gary Vaynerchuk of generally for business and or figuring out your life in general is spend your 20s to try shit.
Yes.
And then but maybe not your 20s completely in wrestling, but because I know it's a young person's game for the most part, but still spend those first couple years experimenting. Yeah. Because you never know. Because how many people I've always heard of these people that come into come into training with an idea already of what the character they want to be, but they also don't understand the business yet.
Yes.
And that develops into something else. I watched somebody mold through 5 different characters, versions of themselves before they ended up with what they did. And sometimes they work and move on. Sometimes it doesn't. Who knows? You're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is just because you came out as this doesn't mean you have to stay that for the rest of your career.
Try to evolve. Always
yes,
try to evolve.
Absolutely.
That's really what it is.
And I think we see that.
Yeah.
I think we definitely see that. You've seen the kids from 880 from that first day. You've seen what Nick's Wild has gone from a wildflower to the black sheep, which has been incredible.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Because we've talked about. I think I've talked about with them on the show. I was like, man, I don't know if this Nick's Wild thing's going to work. And then they turn into this other thing, and it's fuck, that's it.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And that Rizz has been through a tremendous change.
Believable. Rizz believes in it.
Yes.
You can feel it.
Yes. Yeah. I got to pick his brain a little bit this weekend on some of his character development. It was tremendous.
Nice.
And a lot of those guys, they just, and also some of them were just kind of them. Which is okay too.
Just amp it up. Amp it up.
Yeah.
That's all, that involves
Once Rizz got that mustache, it changed.
Oh my God. Mini Rick Rude is on a tear.
Yes.
So fantastic. Liberty, you're all over the internet. I know you're tagging Indie Wrestling US all the time on Instagram and stuff. So I appreciate it too. So
thank you.
Awesome. And of course, you're popping up. Well, you may be popping up. I don't know. You're making some noise over at RWA. Who's having a show. So who knows?
Who knows?
But again, tremendous show. Whether you do or don't show up, I don't know. Abaddon's there. Like to see. I don't know what would happen with you and Abaddon across from each other. And if you're looking for anything else, Pretty Boy Smooth is hanging out at RWA these days. So,
of course.
So, probably the biggest person who's ever been with that company.
Right.
So, but he seems to have a good time when he's there last month.
I'm a lumberjack. I knock down trees. I can do it.
Okay, he needs some chopping for sure.
Chopping?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. He's become a bit of a thick boy these days. So, but yeah. But either way, no. Thank you so much. We're gonna hang out a little bit longer and check in with AEW. What's going on this weekend? It's an early show because it is, and we'll see what's going on with those guys there. So, and we'll be right back after this.
I'd like to take a moment to address the thick and sexy skyscraper, the urban playboy, Pretty Boy Smooth. First off, stupid name. Secondly, I don't think we've been properly introduced. I'm some guy named John, And yes, it's an awesome name, but it's also a bit of a misnomer because I'm anything but some guy. In fact, you can call me the guy that's gonna cut off your RWA career before it even gets started. Because on September 20th at RWA Fall Free For All, I'm not gonna need 10 minutes to beat ya. I'm not even gonna need 5. I'm going to embarrass you in that ring. It's kind of ironic that someone so tall is gonna have such a short career. But that's the way it is, because unlucky for you, you've caught the attention of your landlord's favorite wrestler. And I'm bringing change to RWA, and it starts with you. Embrace it, and embrace me.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
We are back talking about ding dongs. What the hell? What the hell?
You not remember the
Was that
Dog
was a
Days?
TNA thing, right?
No, that was an old WCW thing.
Of course, it's I mean, same
They,
thing,
they,
right?
they had hunchbacks, so they couldn't be pinned on their shoulders.
Oh yeah,
that
what a
lasted.
concept! Feels like some kind of
Not
thing.
the country.
God, I think I've been in that. I think I've been in that pitch meeting. Where are we at?
Brief,
Oh,
early and inconvenient.
hey, Liberty's still here.
Yeah.
Hey, hanging out with us. And we just figured out, if you're on Patreon, you saw the exciting world of us figuring out moderation on Twitch. I do want to touch base on now. I'm not caught up. I have a collision. I'm a collision behind. But we do have an AEW All Out happening this weekend in Toronto. I'm sure that's going to be great for the Canadians. They're really featuring Adam Copeland on this thing. I think it's an E&C or A&C or CNC. That's right. It's CNC now, isn't it? Coping Christian.
CNC Music Factory.
See, man, I really hope that's in a promo somewhere going into this thing. But a lot of the card has come out here, and again, I didn't see like all the setup this week yet. I'm still kind of catching up on things.
A lot of matches.
There's a lot of matches. Oh my God, there's a lot of matches.
That's a lot of matches.
The image I saw had 8, but it was some of the
11 and only one pre-show match.
So we do have FTR and CNC. Which is, I think it's been a good story and stuff. Kyle Fletcher and Adam Page is going to be a fucking classic. Because Fletcher is top notch and Adam Page, is becoming. I think Adam Page is becoming, is getting to a Kenny Omega level of big match guy, right? You think so, Liberty?
I'm going to time out on this. I'm going to time out.
Oh no, Liberty. Do you have anything on that, Liberty? Before I get to Rizz?
No, not really. I agree. Yeah.
All right, Rizz.
I agree, but he's had this big match feel when he had the title before.
Sure.
I don't get why they decided not to do it. Why they took it off of him. I don't know. He had great matches with like Archer and all that as well. But like it's not a new thing with Adam Page.
No.
Like that whole storyline is off. I mean I enjoy Adam Page as champion.
Okay.
Because it's not Jon Moxley.
This is not Jon Moxley. Well, Jon Moxley, funny enough, has a coffin match with Darby Allin.
Well.
So I wonder what's going to happen there, right?
Darby's not going to do anything stupid in that match.
What's that?
Like jump off ladder through
straight into the coffin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full attacks.
That's filled with thumbtacks and barbed wire and
still gets out.
That's the let's see some wild shit match of the night.
And climbs another mountain.
and jumps off of it and survives that and then wins the match.
Because of course. I'm getting back to my match list here. Sorry, I got lost. We got Mercedes and Rio.
It's another notch.
It's another notch. It is going to be. And I'm sure it'll be a good. Like it should be an interesting match. Also, like, isn't one of the problems sometimes with Sasha is she's a little smaller, so sometimes the matches get interesting.
And Rio is
the tiniest. So are you ready? Because I remember this. I remember when Katie Arquette would fight early Ziggy Haim back in the Jinx days. Or no, that's not it. Zoe Sky, right? / Angel Dust. She was maybe at the time, and it was just like, wow. You get to be the muscle in this match because she's so tiny.
I thought you were going to say that,
right?
With Sasha, yeah,
right. Because you've met both of them, yeah. And I'm just like, oh, you're the buff chick now, right? Like you can just like muscle her around. Like it was a lot of fun to watch that match. This is I feel like Mercedes can be the muscle mommy of this match, and
just needs to wrestle the match like Kevin Nash.
Exactly.
Just jackknife powerbomb over and over.
Squisher. So, So that's the only reason I care about this match right now because I think I don't like Rio. I didn't like Rio as the first champion taking on Nia Jax. I thought that was, and I advocate for the smaller wrestlers, but like you have to make it make sense. You know,
didn't help Nyla in the long haul either.
No, because it wasn't like you can do it a way that's believable. Like Rey Mysterio, they did in a way that I could like, okay, he does beat the Big Show because he did this.
Right.
You know, they got me there.
Right.
Right off the gate, this is the match you did. Like I had a problem with it.
There was no build to it either.
No, because it was just we're just going to first champs and we had tournaments and you don't know who any of these people are yet. And then you go from there.
This may be controversial.
Mm-hmm.
Both women's champions need to lose their belts.
Ooh.
No, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. That's what I was saying.
Both. Wow.
Yeah. I'm like, the only thing is, I think they're scared because what do you do with Tony?
Especially since both are so prolific right now. Like Tony is almost untouchable.
And I hate that both beat Athena when Athena could have beaten one or both.
Right, but Athena still gets to hold on to the 1,000 days with the championship. But she's not unbeaten. Right?
It's Ring of Honor.
It is Ring of Honor, but still it's a feat. Either way, and she's carrying that brand, and they're bringing her up to the roster for one thing or another too. So at least they're doing something with that. So you know, there's that. Like I don't think it's a completely I don't think it's a complete nothing burger because it's Ring of Honor. So
Mercedes is losing that belt until she loses all of her belts.
Yeah. It's gonna be the like rapid succession.
I think she wants to get to 10.
It's the Kenny Omega deal where it's like we're gonna have all these titles on you. It's gonna look cool on you.
It's not Kenny. She wants to be Ultimate Dragon.
By the way, excuse me for the wild shit match that I mentioned with the coffin match, because Tina's reminding me in the chat room that there is the tables and tax match, TNT match, between Briscoe and MJF, which I believe that is correct me if I'm wrong, is it the day after MJF is doing a title versus mask with Mystico in the belt? So, with the CMLL belt? What's that?
I believe so.
Yeah, so I'm really kind of curious about that. I know you guys
before we do anything else on that, I'm looking at the card. I'm looking at that main event for that tag match.
Is that
why they got to do Stokely like this?
Wait. Are you on the page I'm at? Let me pull this graphic up here. So, all right, we're in here.
How far away Stokely Hathaway is?
He's so tiny.
He's just
why is he in the next room?
Guy.
What's going on back there, buddy?
Why does it look like he wasn't? They told him not to be in the picture, so he's walking away, and then he turns his head, and they took a picture. Anyways.
He's definitely doing the, as he said on the show, "I'm mad because I got no hose" face.
He's bald. He's short. He got no
no hose.
I'm fighting for my life out here.
That's bad. My God!
Yeah, I just wanted to point that out there because I just love that that's a thing.
Maybe it's a precursor for how the match is going to go. But okay. Either way, in the meantime, and again, like if we do have Tony lose the belt, she's always in these 4-ways, right? So she can completely, that's a nice mechanism for her to lose the belt, but not lose the belt, right? So we can. Because we're in the protection business a little bit here. Somebody's going to APA this match. But she's got Hayter, Thekla, and Chris Statlander, which one-on-one on any of those is going to be, I think, a decent match.
I can see Statlander actually winning.
At this point.
I just hope Statlander doesn't join the Death Riders.
Which could be the thing.
I know. And the Death Riders.
I love the Death Riders. I kind of love the Death Riders, actually.
Still there.
I kind of love the Death. Yeah, and also, so you can hate them. And you're like, is this the one where we finally get over on the Death Riders, right? So yeah, Omega and FTR type reigns to compare. Yeah, because the FTR had several belts for a while too. They were doing some belt collection. Darby and Moxley are bleeding now in preparation. Just Donner out there.
Yeah, they're already bleeding.
Mox is already done.
It's called pre-gaming. I started taking aspirin now. We have a trios match with the entirety of the Hurt Business, including MVP getting in the ring against the Ricochet fan club.
Nice.
So I'm loving that, dude. Listen, you got Ricochet, and you got a lot of bases on that other side. Let's just put it that way. Did you see Ricochet and Shelton Benjamin? It was on Dynamite this past week at ECW Arena. Pretty good
Did I
stuff.
see it? I probably saw a clip of it. I don't remember.
It is worth watching in general. They do a little bit of that. Do you remember when they did the superhero pose, look over the shoulder kind of shot?
Yes.
They did a version of that was tremendous.
Yes.
Like they landed a certain way, and Ricochet's looking, and he's like right over like Shelton's shoulder. I'm like, fuck, I love it when they do that stuff. Like, man, I love it when a shot comes together on that.
Why isn't Shelton getting a world title?
Because he just came out of a tag title situation for one thing.
Oh, they've proven that doesn't matter.
That's true too, I guess. So
Kyle Fletcher is a champion, correct?
that is true too. Yes.
He's the TNT champion.
Yes.
So I mean, they've proven that does not matter.
But on paper, also Bobby Lashley is the bigger star of the group, so he's going to get the championship. Like, do you want Shelton?
There's a story.
Do you want Shelton to be like a real contender for the championship?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to see? I mean, we all want to see Shelton with the championship, hands down, right?
Yeah.
I mean, let's talk about that. So, I mean, that'd be a hell of a. How old is he? That'd be a hell of a third act for that, because he's got to be in his 40s in his career, right? He was a youngin' straight out in the late 2000s.
He's in the world's greatest tag team.
Yeah.
I mean,
He is. Yeah.
Come on, that's a while ago.
He is 50 years old, Mike. Holy shit. Mike, you're going to have to reconcile. You don't like 50-year-olds in your wrestling programming.
Yeah, but you know what?
But also,
no one cares what I like anymore. So
does he bring back the gold standard if he gets the championship? Okay.
Is Shelton Benjamin our...
Oh, no. The internet killed that statement, too. Oh, no.
Is Shelton Benjamin or what?
Tell me.
Don't boop that, Mike.
I'm shushing him. I'm shushing his opinions. Shh. So, oh man, I don't know what's happening with the internet tonight. It's got to be up there because everybody else is going down that I'm aware of.
Yeah. So
anyways,
you want to? Yeah. I mean, first of all, Shelton Benjamin's amazing.
Yes. He could do anything, and God bless, he's 50 years old doing the shit he's doing, and just being. I like when he came in and they did the first match with him. I can't remember who he took on.
I swear, my internet works right for everything fucking else.
We can blame it on Zoom too, right? Like, what was your Shelton thought before we move on?
Is Shelton Benjamin this generation's Too Cold Scorpio?
Ooh.
That could go a lot of different ways.
I think he might be.
Liberty, what do you think?
I agree. Yeah, it's not exact.
No.
Like
one had a rap video with the Funkettes, and the other one had the Mama dancers.
Close enough.
Close
enough.
Honestly, it's right there.
Yeah,
it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Shelton's third act in AEW is Scorpio's third act in ECW.
Yeah.
Now wait, because I think Scorpio had like 2 more acts after ECW. So,
and I'm not saying Shelton ain't gonna.
That's true too.
Shelton, if you told me in 3 years Shelton returns to NXT and becomes NXT champion, I would believe you.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Joe Hendry for the NXT championship. Sign me up. I'm in.
God. Yeah, I'm having weird sites like not work tonight. This has been happening kind of all day on several different internets, by the way. So that hasn't been a thing. So I'm trying to remember, who did we have? We had a tremendous match with Shelton Benjamin and somebody here at one of those Meadville shows like 10 years ago.
Was that back when it was Meadville?
Yeah, back in Meadville. Shelton Benjamin. God, why is it cut off? Shelton Benjamin, Darren De Niro. Man, he's not wrestling anymore. Anyways.
De Niro.
Yeah, remember De Niro?
De Niro.
Yeah, oh man, remember the hair? That guy was all hair.
Never moved. It
never moved. It was impossible. He had the best head of hair in professional wrestling, Liberty. I think it was before your time.
Yeah.
It was
right.
almost like a helmet.
Yeah, it was almost like a helmet. It was great. There were like the hair was over. Okay. He was doing okay too, the rest of him. But but the hair was over.
That was it. That
Yeah.
was all he had.
I mean, I think his hair got him the match with Shelton Benjamin, honestly. So, what else is happening?
I think we're burying the lead as far as all that goes.
Okay, which one? I'm sorry. I'm just going down the list. There's too many matches. So the lead
The
probably
return of
already
Eddie
got buried.
Goddamn Kingston.
Kingston,
Eddie
Sorg.
goddamn Kingston is back.
Yes, against Big Bill. What happened? I saw the tweet.
Yeah, that's
And
kind of random, but I'm for it.
Wisher.
the tweet
Wisher.
the tweet was the money is right. I'll see you soon, Big Bill, or something like that, right? And then I saw the graphic for them at All Out. How did this come about?
That's pretty much it.
Just a tweet?
You pretty much said it.
It's a squash match.
It's the hey, we have Eddie Kingston again,
Okay. Like we'll just be happy to see Eddie Kingston and Bill.
and Eddie Kingston's going to come out during that coffin match, and
light somebody on fire. Try to light
Light-
Mox on fire again.
light Mox on fire,
We have a 4-way tag team championship ladder match.
and nobody else is announced for that.
Longest top dollar is nowhere near that. Did you know what we're talking about?
No.
You see top dollar go through the ladder at TNA
I think I did.
like
didn't-
leg first.
I think I did.
Like
yeah.
sorry about your nuts, top dollar.
Top.
How tall is he? How tall is
boy.
he? That is
Tall is-
no
I don't know.
AJ Francis.
By the way, I wonder how he feels now to be once again the third worst AJ.
the third worst AJ. He's
He's 6'5",
Oh.
He's 6'5". I ain't climbing no damn ladder at 6'4".
and I like how his photo is of him as a New York Giant.
I see this. No, wait. Well, my photo on Wikipedia is him as a Washington Redskin in 2017.
Oh, that's also him.
Pointing to the
Googled it.
sky. I didn't know he was a football
that's
guy.
One of the other ones.
Okay.
Mhm.
That explains.
Also, he's a lineman. What is he doing on the ladder?
Linemen shouldn't.
Jumping off.
Linemen
Jumping
and
off of a
kickers
ladder.
shouldn't climb ladders. Let's make this rule right now. Okay.
Really?
I'm no
Chris
football. I'm no
Paul could do
football
whatever he
expert,
wants.
but I feel like Pat McAfee's gonna die every time he climbs that top turnbuckle. Dude, I'm watching that one in Dallas. I thought he was going. He did not look okay
Yeah.
up there.
No.
No. Like
I
he.
think that was when he realized he needs to hang it up.
I that was in Dallas back at 30, 35. I think was it maybe.
Oh, I'm getting my manias confused.
Oh yeah, that was when Cody showed up the first time. I think he wrestled. Did he wrestle Vince? No, he wrestled
Vince in the second one.
Yeah, because he wrestled Austin Aries, not Austin Aries. God, Austin Theory.
God, no.
Wow,
God, please no, not Austin
Same
Aries.
difference.
I don't know what decade it is, guys.
Same
Sorry about
difference. Same person. different
that. And then I just remember watching him up on the rope and was like, yeah, he's gonna go. Like Johnny Knoxville's more graceful than this. Eddie Kingston deserves much better build to his return, or at least should have been a surprise to get a huge pop from the crowd. He's gonna pop. That's not true. John Cena was an offensive lineman, and we learned that last night. Also, John Cena has no idea if the Simpsons are from Springfield, Massachusetts, or not. That's also what we learned last night. So.
To be fair, no one knows.
No one knows.
knows.
But he
Knows.
took a stab at it, and people would believe him.
Also, did Tessitore first say that John Cena played basketball there
You think he did?
when Raw
actually?
opened?
I
Okay,
think he
wanted to
did.
Make sure I didn't miss you.
I thought he did. I'm just like, well,
I'm pretty sure John Cena, famously a football.
yeah. I'm like, huh?
Like, I'm pretty sure he had football jerseys as merch. Fairly confident about that.
He definitely did do basketball jerseys in his Thugonomics era.
Right.
So
Yes, but
that's not.
But he wore jerseys. He never sold jerseys. He sold football jerseys.
I'm looking up his Wikipedia now. Let's see what's going on here. But anyways, either way, what any more significant matches that we should be touched? Oh, by the way, his picture is him as Peacemaker.
Of course it is.
As it should be.
That is pretty good. It looks like a recent one. That's
Oh,
2025.
which Peacemaker. Dun dun dun.
Oh boy, we'll find out Thursday night when the new episode drops. No spoilers. No spoilers.
For Okada and Takeshita.
Yes,
A
and
triple threat match.
yes. I didn't see how we're determining the rest of these.
And like, are they just announcing? Is it just a special, like a secret, or is it like
People are
part
just
of a
drawing from a
match?
hat.
It'll be Andrade.
Just drawing from a
Listen,
hat.
would you be mad if it's?
probably going to be?
Would you be mad if it's Andrade?
Yes.
Why?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it should be orange.
It could be orange.
Yeah.
I love it if it was
It
orange.
should be orange.
It's been a long.
I mean, realistically, it should be Danhausen.
It should be Danhausen.
And he should win
Should be a
the
lot of-
Continental
Could you imagine,
Championship.
like, just the blistering strikes between Takeshita and Okada, and in comes Danhausen cursing both of them.
Mhm.
I'm in.
I
By
just
the way, I heard.
Or it should be Ishii.
Harley Cameron and RJ City are going to be at New York Comic Con.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna have some conversations.
Name drop me. Well, no, he might have had a conversation with you. Not in person though.
I'm gonna have.
Okay.
He called me a potato once.
You did. He called you a potato a couple times actually.
A couple of times.
A couple times, but not in your presence.
I'm going to bring a picture of Rizz. Do you know this potato?
Do you know this potato? Please film this. Please record this for the show. Let's do this. Anyways, I keep going to the John Cena couch. For some reason.
Hey, John.
Hey, I've been guys, I reconfigured this. I've been because randomly the TikToks have like just images of the interns from last week because I kept screwing it up. So and they would say nothing in the clip by chance. So
Sorg, when he retires, are we officially going to call that the John Cena Memorial Couch?
he never sat here. We can call it.
How do you know?
You've never seen him. What do you mean?
Damn you and your logic. Damn it.
Hey, he probably was all the time.
He's eating the pizza right now, right?
Right.
Oh, there you go.
Which
It's
is
gone
Sorg.
already. We didn't.
Yeah, okay. On that note, yes, that's an ad cue for Slice on Broadway feeding our interns because they're college students, and my God,
called
we
a
have to
hook,
feed
Sorg.
them. And so much
He's
more.
not booked on this show.
We had a lot of people in the studio tonight. We had guests on both shows. We had people on the couch on both shows. There's a whole other like political meeting happening in the back too, because I don't know. So there's a lot of stuff happening at Sorgatron Media these days. And thank you, Slice on Bobby, because getting food for the people that come in here on Tuesday nights is one thing we don't have to worry about. And thank you, Slice on Bobby, for supporting us for well over a decade and everything. So go check them out, sliceonbroadway.com. Too many places around the Pittsburgh area for me to even count at this point, but make sure you're visiting one of them. But the OG, the original, right up the street, the one with the plaque that says they have the best cheese pizza in the world from this year in Vegas, is in there. So go check that out. The same place that Beastman destroyed. I recently found that commercial. I keep forgetting to repost it, so I need to set a reminder for it. Hold on a second. Remind me to post the Beastman Slice on Broadway video tomorrow at 3 p.m. It might happen. It might happen now. Maybe. He's still working on it. It's Siri. Anyways, now it's time to find out what you learned from wrestling this week. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
I could. Oh wait, there you
Go
go.
ahead, John Cena. There you go.
John Cena, you go first.
I learned not to be
Uh-huh.
seen. No.
Uh-huh.
What I learned from wrestling this week probably is anything can happen, even though I always learn that, but really just always be on your toes. Because anything can change.
Mm-hmm.
Card
Mhm.
subject to change.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And just a reminder, RWA's Fall Free for All is this weekend, and you never know what's going to happen. Rizzle might be there.
Rizz,
No, Rizz is going to be there.
I
Rizz is,
have
you
to
are
be
actually
there.
assigned to be there.
bring
So
your gear.
bring bring
No.
your gear.
There's
Rizz, bring your
no.
gear. You always bring
We've
your
had
gear.
2 rules for our video personnel these days: bring your gear and get your passport. So, because you
I've
never
done
know when an
neither.
opportunity is going to come up.
Very true.
So, Riz, what'd you learn?
I learned that
God, just both Figo was a thing.
yeah. just gonna move over here.
Kind of love
I
how,
learned
how the way you were sitting is just the arms were coming out of your head.
I have a giant head. I'm sorry. But I learned that if I learned that next year, I learned that I really agree with Bully
With what?
Bully Ray.
Bully Ray. Okay.
Because he mentioned that because of what's taking place with next year's WrestleMania, it's leaving a big gap in the United States.
Yeah.
And that should be filled by a Starcade or Starcast or whatever they called it before, Conclave or whatever they had back in the
Wait,
the
are you
couple
talking
years
about
ago.
are you talking about this thing going around that AEW should make an event against WrestleMania
Yes.
that weekend? Because
not
there's
even just AEW, but like how they had the collective, how wrestling.
So you want GCW
wrestlers had a collective of wrestling.
So not GCW because they're affiliated with WWE, and that'd be really weird if they took them on,
Yeah.
right? So there's not, but you think like somebody else? I wonder who would be
They should.
poised to do that, because
A lot of people will be poised to do that. So
you think so? Okay,
Matt Cardona,
okay.
Effie,
Yeah, if he has some motivation now,
Like-
doesn't he?
there would be people that want to go to that.
I don't
And-
think Matt Cardona would touch that with him.
No, because he wants to get hired all the places. He wants to go
Well,
back
he
to
wants to
WWE.
get- Well, not only does he want to get hired, his wife's
Yeah, that would get fishy. So, I mean, business wise, I could see him jumping on it a little bit. I think you could talk about Scott D'Amore, because
Scott D'Amore.
Maple Leaf Wrestling's supposed to be looking for a TV deal. Could be growing some stuff.
JCW.
Jace, no,
No?
I don't think JC.
No,
I don't.
I can see NWA doing something too, like having the NWA backing on that.
Yeah, they could throw something
type of
in.
thing.
Like if NWA, I don't know what happened. There was a bad breakup with NWA and Tony Khan, and I really wish that would get patched up
But it
to do
doesn't
some
have
stuff.
to be with Tony Khan though.
No.
Like,
But
That's the thing. I'm not
I
saying
mean,
Tony
it has to be
Khan.
with someone with money.
yeah. And I guess Billy would be one of those, Corgan. But you do have a lot of territories, so you have a lot of talent involved. But I don't know if it's something that would move the
They've
needle on.
done it before.
Well, who? Which one?
A lot of they have had this collective before.
Yeah, but that was GCW spearheading, and they used to have a lot more companies involved too. Now it's just kind of theme shows around GCW, because it used to be Black Label Pro, it used to be Mission Pro from Thunder Rosa's promotion. Like they would have a lot in there, right? And didn't Chikara used to be a part of that maybe at a point? The Dragon
there's
Gates
Chikara
and the
Dodgeball
WrestleCon
Wrestling.
weekends. WrestleCon weekend isn't anything anymore. Like
No.
they have maybe a show. They have their Hitchcock Memorial show, and that's it. That used to be when I was there the first year. It was the New Japan show, the TNA show, remember they did the TNA Lucha Underground
But
crossover
I was
show,
there. That show was
Yeah.
amazing.
right?
But so you have now these other promotions, not
Mhm.
just in America, but like if you go to Canada, there's Mystery Wrestling.
Yes,
If
yeah.
you go to like
So,
like-
what would your collective be? But is it like I'm off my head and it's partially localized? You know what?
So-
You know what I want, and this is also because it's companies I've worked with. I'll let you go first, though.
So if we're going if we're doing national type stuff, I want to see NWA because, like you said, money.
Mhm.
They have money. Like put in the Crockett, like get some sort of
Yeah.
cup going.
And I don't think they have Tony Khan money, but they
They
got
don't have Tony
something
Khan
going.
money, but they don't need Tony Khan money.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need to sell out an arena. They can just
No,
have small
GCW is not selling out arenas, and they make a splash.
conglomerates of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have NWA. I'd have Mystery Wrestling. I'd have Deadlock. I'd have throw in JCW. I know
Mm-hmm.
maybe somewhere JCW would have something happening there. I would have Defy. I would
Mhm.
have all these different groups because, yeah, they're all those groups that you mentioned, like Thunder Rosa's group,
Mhm.
isn't wouldn't probably work there. GCW wouldn't do anything.
Mhm.
There's still other wrestling companies
I like your list.
that can be seen.
I like your list. I would throw in because I think they do good stuff and they're trying to get things figured out. Ashe Wrestling,
Ashe.
Darius. I think it's Lockhart is the one that runs it.
Lockhart.
Because Carter's the one that comes up here. There's two Dariuses. That was really confusing. They were both on the same show and one ran it, and I kept.
There were.
It's like that
first,
tag team issue with me. So
on the first show, they were Darius versus Darius.
that's right. That fucked me up too. So because I was still learning which was which and everything. So yeah, no, Darius Lockhart's got a vision down there for Ashe. That could be. I mean, it's kind of your. They already kind of, it's basically a for the culture show, right? But they do like this cool art and music kind of thing with it. That's real fucking cool. There's in production wise, we were hit and missing, like conveying that, I felt. But like if that goes into this and kind of gets exposed alongside a bunch of things, I think that would be really good for Darius and the brand and what they're trying to do down there, because I see them still pushing stuff, and I'm glad to see they're doing it because it's a really good concept.
So. And also you got Effie's Big Gay Brunch if you want to throw it.
Big Gay Brunch, she could be over there. I don't know because his affiliation with GCW, would he move it?
What if Effie just hosted Effie's Big Gay Affordable Bash?
I can see it.
Big Gay, less problematic bash. Right?
No. Affordable.
Affordable? Just pick the
I
affordable.
forget who said it. Someone, I feel like Rizz, you might have said this, that someone or Sorg, I think it was one of you. Someone needs to market that their wrestling is.
Yep, that was
the affordability. Yes. Yep. No. Yeah. I was saying every independent promotion should be promoting the affordability, the family affordability of their promotion versus what WWE does. Yeah. Especially if WWE has come to your town recently. Mm-hmm. You should wherever you can legally promote around that show, say, man, did you just pay $90 for this ticket for your kids?
Yeah.
Well, that would be your entire family at our show. Yep. And you could still buy hot dogs for everybody. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah, fair.
So, I mean, or less.
Yeah.
Or less, depending. Like, Enjoy is probably one of the most expensive independent shows here. But look at the venues they run and look at the quality of their show. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, like, I think that's like $20-$30 is not bad for an indie show anymore in this economy.
Right.
Mike, you did yours, right?
I did not.
You did. Mike, what did you learn from wrestling?
I learned that in the grand tradition of Joker Sting.
Can you speak up a little bit? You're a little light on your mic. Oh, your mic's like a mile away. That's why.
Yeah.
There we go.
I learned that in the grand tradition of Joker Sting, we are now getting.
We need to go back to Joker Sting.
We are now getting Bailey Dent.
Yes.
Can we trust her?
I need them to lean much, much harder. I want half of the Ding Dong Hello glasses on one side of the face, great puffed out hair, and I need a side pony on the other side with a Bailey band.
Ooh.
I need split gear.
Mm-hmm.
I need Batman Forever.
You need Tommy Lee Jones.
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes. I need Tommy Lee Jones. Bailey.
Bailey as Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face, or because it'd be weird the other way.
Just the equivalent.
Yeah.
Without the weird
as the inspiration
growth on her face. But I need Bailey buddies that use doors. I need the whole, if you're gonna do this, lean hard into it. And also, that music needs to change.
Yeah.
Because if she's still coming out to the same music, it's not, you're not doing it right.
No.
There was no change.
Yeah.
Either that or play them both at the same time.
Mayhem.
It's gonna be a mashup. It's gonna be some kind of weird mashup.
Yeah.
I think we're at the
honestly, they're just pay the money. Paramore to do a cover of There Ain't No Stopping Us.
I love it.
It's gonna be Death Rebel, and you're gonna like it.
I refuse. I refuse. If AJ Lee doesn't have to have Def Rebel, Bailey
Yet.
Dent doesn't have to have one either.
Yet.
All right. Catching up on the comments. First of all, this is from before. Intern Max says, as a college student that eats too much pizza, I can confirm this is the best pizza places in the burg. Thank you, Mac, for that. And Dave Potter says he learned from a TKO comment. It was Vince who kept the prices family friendly. Now it's the fans who screwed the fans, pal. What?
Yeah, no, the rumor is that TKO basically said that it was Vince who kept the prices.
Oh, it's not a rumor. It's a quote from a presentation.
Yeah.
From a conversation they were having. So they said that he kept their family friendly. They want to see, quote, higher ticket yields like we see for UFC. Go look at a UFC event and you see what's coming. Okay, so
that's insane.
Yeah,
for family friendly.
Yeah, I think we're beyond that right now. But also, if you price out all the people that are excited to be at wrestling, I feel like that's, UFC doesn't need the fans that sing along to Randy Orton's music.
Yes.
Let's put it that way. So I think if you keep these prices going, you're gonna have a weird culture shift that's going to affect the product.
Right.
Because the people that really care about it are going to feel disenchanted, and you miss the mass appeal. So
if they aren't already there.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. And also, this is going to be very, very, very contingent on the economy. And all signs seem to point to a bumpy road ahead. So, but anyways, I thought you were flagging me down over there. I'm like, oh no, the show went down again. We got to work on our hand signals. Anyways, back in the chat real quick, and so we can get out of here. Or at least talk about other things on Patreon. T-Pop says, also shout out to Jeff Cannonball. That clip I shared is from a benefit show for Jeff and his family that's on GCW's YouTube channel, and it was one of the biggest and best independent wrestling shows that I've ever seen. So go check that out. Look for that link as well. Tina is informing me that Ashe was the For the Culture show last year's collective, she believes. So I was not aware of that. Well, never mind. They're smarter than I am and are actually in the culture. So I'm trying to catch up. So it turns out the good idea was already had. What did I learn this week? God, I worked MMA, so I don't know what to do with this situation. I learned that. So the DJ shows up for this MMA show.
Oh, no.
And I forget what he said, but he said something about doing reps. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. That's what we say about doing, when you're a wrestler and everything, right? And he's like, yeah, that's where I got it from because I'm a wrestling fan. I'm like, so he was like, his approach to like being a DJ and trying to get better out of it was like what he got from, like, I presume he read some wrestling books or documentaries or something, right? And picked up on it. And I was like, funny. He's a wrestler and we shoot wrestling. So we became fast friends. So once again, you'll be amazed where you're going to find the wrestling fans. Yeah. I feel like typically when I go to MMA shows, other than when it's like, I've had the GPW guys. That's where I met them the first time, was when we brought the guys in from Rochester for a show. And the New Fear City guys, I'll hire when we're close to New York City. And I always love the wrestling video producers are my favorite video producers because I know they will get the job done, will not complain about it, and fucking kick ass and be fun on the headsets. So, especially when we're at a promotion that decides to play Metalingus for their intro like twice in a night, and we're all singing on the headsets. Yeah. So that was really fun. And of course, and I guess pro wrestling is kind of a national pastime when you go to Canada anyway. So I really should have expected it. But either way, Liberty, thank you so much once again for hanging out with us tonight. Good luck defending the championship. And you're next. Don't break a nail. Murderizing people, please. Next time you're out there. TNF Champion with 880 Wrestling, which is live every Thursday night. So you don't know what's going to happen. But there's a program. There's going to be a Wednesday night fights. I still need to upload, I realize, because I processed it earlier today. That's going to be popping up on the YouTube and the IndieWrestling.network for free. 3 wild matches Were you there for the tapings last week? I can't
Nope.
remember.
Nope.
MV Young versus Keith Hott.
Oh, that's already enough.
Hard match. Because these are already announced, I believe, with the blocks and everything.
Mhm.
And they are doing like a New Japan G1 style block system for the home run tournament that's going on right now. Also, some guy named John against Clayton King is part of that, and I cannot recall the first match. I can't remember if it was on this show or the one before, but it might be a Leo versus Casey War. Leo James versus Casey War. So look out for that. It's going to drop probably 8 p.m. on Wednesday night. The pre-video for that should be up by the time you hear this on the post show or on the recording later. So thank you for that. Thank you, Liberty. Thank you, the My Mayhem crew. Thank you, interns, for keeping the community going and let me know when I fucked up the stream all night long. This has been your Tuesday wrestling awesome funness.
What day is it, Sorg?
I'm going to go drink some more coffee so I can finish editing the show. We'll see you guys next week. Who knows who our guest will be? And who knows what will happen after that, because we have to pre-tape a show. So we'll be figuring that out too. But until then, Mayhem out. This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.